I spent most of the 1980s and 1990s driving across the country at various times and to various places, and I was always listening to Alan Watts's philosophical entertainment on the radio. He never came on until long after midnight when Coast to Coast with Art Bell finally concluded. Then in the wee hours of the morning, reruns of Alan Watts's old radio program from KPFA in Berkeley finished the overnight programming. Although Watts died in 1973, his writings, lectures, and radio archives still attract millions of listeners. Perhaps through the power of the internet, his reach now is even bigger than it was in his lifetime. Alan Watts was a philosopher who popularized Eastern spiritual concepts in the West. He's often been described as hypnotic. His teachings, delivered in a calm, rhythmic voice, seem to transport listeners into states of contemplation and even altered consciousness. His lectures today are often set to meditative music, and they continue to captivate audiences, with many people reporting that they enter a trance-like state every time they listen. This raises an interesting question for me, since I'm a hypnotist. Did Watts consciously or unconsciously use hypnotic language patterns, those similar to those developed by hypnotists like Milton Erickson, the famed psychiatrist and hypnotherapist? Watts and Erickson were contemporaries.